Good morning, everyone. This is our seniors session. I will just be going live on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and to everyone on Zoom. If you could just make sure you are on mute, that would be fantastic. And I will introduce the session in a minute. Just going live on my Facebook at FeelGood with Lavina. Welcome everyone to our session with my lovely mother-in-law. We are wearing our hats today in support of brain tumor research. Thinking of my dear father-in-law who used to love wearing hats or dopplers, as he used to call them. So Mummy is wearing a lovely hat as well. If you would like to even donate to this really important cause, you know it's very dear to my heart. I did a lot of work in February with brain tumor research. It's a really important charity. If you'd like to text HAT to 70450 to donate, just £5. It's Wear a Hat Day. I will be putting things on my socials if you need any links. But welcome. This session is for the elderly, the vulnerable, the less mobile. It's in care homes now as well, which is an absolutely incredible feeling. And it's also for anyone that may be on Zoom, working from home, or just sitting for too long periods and fancies doing a low impact workout with us today, mainly based on care, but I'll also give some standing options. I am looking over here. I have lots of lovely people on Zoom who are joining me. If you'd like the Zoom login details, just sign up to my free newsletter on my website, feelgoodwithlavina.com. I have a seniors WhatsApp group specifically for this, which will give you all the login information and Zoom details. So let's make a start. As every week I explain, we are doing this for our physical and our mental health. It's going to help reduce so many chronic illnesses. We're using exercise as medicine. I hope you have a little sense check first on how you're feeling today, how you're feeling at the start of this workout, and then it would be lovely to have a similar sense check at the end of this workout to see how you're feeling. Hopefully slightly better. Hopefully you'll be feeling like you've had a nice workout, but your mood has also been boosted. And we're going to release some feel-good endorphins. So let's make a start. I'm going to try and keep my hat on. Yes, if anyone on Zoom has a hat nearby, why don't you grab a hat? I can actually see a couple. Rustic uncle is already wearing a cap, so I hadn't put it out there, but Mummy's great idea. If anyone on Zoom has a hat handy, go and grab it now. I will take some pictures and share them if you'd like me to. And I'd love to say hello to Sunnyside Care Home and the Gables. I can see on my Zoom screen here. Good morning, everyone at the Gables and Sunnyside Care Homes as well. I'm so happy you're joining us. Let's start. Let's just bring our shoulders back up, down, and in. Fix your scapula. So rather than sitting like this, I'd like you to try and bring your shoulder blades back. I'd like you to engage these stomach muscles. So think about your belly button being sucked in towards your spine. Try and hold it and breathe through. We're going to start with some lovely neck circles. So just moving that head, circling big circles with your neck. Breathing in one way, exhaling as you come round. Just loosening up our neck this morning. Great, and let's change directions. Let's do 3 the other way. Focus on your breath. Nice deep breaths to start, to help calm the body and the mind, kick in our parasympathetic nervous system, and back to the middle and relax. We're going to do the same with our shoulders, so we're working our way down. We're going to do some nice big shoulder rolls. You can place your hands on your shoulders and try and draw big circles with your elbows. You can do these exercises seated or standing. Mummy's going to be staying seated for you. I'll show you standing options for those that are able. Let's change direction. Close your eyes here and focus on deep breaths, because this is warming up your heart chakra. So it's going to help you feel that lovely warm feeling of love. Well done. Let's do 2 more, just loosening out the upper body and relax. We're now going to do some arm circles. So let's do 1 arm at a time. Let's do 3 going back. See how that arm feels, sweeping by your ear, and then 3 coming forwards. Nice big smiles. I want you to enjoy exercise. Lovely. And the other arm, let's go back first. 3 big circles. Just see what your body feels like today. Good. And then 3 coming forwards. If you do these on YouTube, they're all saved there. There's over 70 workouts for you to do now in your own time as well. So now we're going to move into our wrists. So if you come and move into a fist position with your hands, we're just going to start circling out our wrists. See how that feels. We sometimes neglect all these parts. Oh, I love some of the people on Zoom have put their hats on. Purnima, Auntie, well done. I love that hat. Excellent. And then let's circle round the other way. Good. Just loosening up, warming up the body. Really important before we start the main workout. And then let's add in our ankles. So we're challenging the brain because we want to keep that fit as well to prevent things like Alzheimer's and dementia, and even reduce it once you have it. So let's try and bring one leg up and then circle out. As we lift the leg, you know you have to use your muscles in your thighs, these quadricep muscles, to lift that leg, and we're challenging the brain. Let's change direction. Good, just find your own movement. Lovely. If you start feeling too hot, Mummy, in that hat, is it nice and woolly? It's okay. It's okay. Good. Brilliant. And relax. Let's try the other leg. So lifting up, you have to really think about keeping those upper thigh muscles nice and strong. Good. Just circling out. Well done, everyone. And change directions. We have got a husband and wife, I think, under Neela on Zoom. I love the hat you have put on. Thank you so much. We've also got Prakash, Uncle, and Manjula Auntie. He's wearing his hat. Great work for brain tumor research. And relax. Great. Let's do our feel-good hugs. You know, I love these. It's like a standing cat-cow. You can do it seated. Mummy will show you. I'll show you standing, because I want you to really open out the arms, arch this back, stick the tailbone out, and then really wrap your arms around you and try and create a lovely C shape in this spine. So I'm giving myself a big hug. Give yourself a big hug, because you deserve one for even being here. Let's do it again, and now think about someone you're missing hugging. It's not going to be long now before hopefully we can hug our loved one, send them this beautiful hug. I hope you can feel your back and the front of your body. We're getting some nice movement and stretches, mobility work. Inhale, let's do one more. Rounding the back, chin to chest, tuck the tailbone under. Lovely to start with some love, yeah? Some virtual love. So Let's do our sides. With one hand just relax down. We're going to come up and over. Give me a little wave on this one. You should feel a lovely stretch down the side. I can see my mom, Kumucha. Morning, mom. Lovely on Zoom. Coming up and over. Give me another little wave on this side. We're using this as a nice side stretch. Good. Let's keep it moving. Let's do one more on each side. Great work, everyone. And up and over to the other side. Excellent. Now we're going to do our hamstring scoops. So as I always say, my son always says this is called scooping ice cream in his sports lessons at school, but we're not going to have ice cream. We could have maybe some Greek yogurt or some porridge or some nice healthy granola or something you're going to have for breakfast. Whatever you want, you're going to bring one leg forward, flex the toes towards you so you feel a nice long stretch, and we're going to scoop down, reaching up as we come up, and let's do that again. So bringing the chest towards the thigh, scooping down and up. Can you feel that nice stretch, Mummy? Good. We're also warming up the back, our arms here. One more big scoop and in. Everyone on Zoom, feel free at the end to tell me what you're scooping every week when we use these. Let's do 4 on the other side. So other leg, scooping down and up. Well done. Inhale, exhale, scoop it up. Well done. And 3. Excellent. Last one. And 4. Great work. Now, for those that are able to stand, we're going to do a little bit of balance work, which is so important to help reduce your risks of falls as we age. So we're going to try and do it standing and seated. I'll show you first seated. We're going to think about our hips and we're going to open our gates of our hips. Another one my son uses. So you lift one leg up, you bring the leg out to the side, bring it down and then back up, closing the gate and down. Now I'm going to show you this standing. Mommy, if you stay seated, if it's possible for you to stand, I want you to try and do it standing. So if you hold on to something, here I'm going to just hold on to my stomach muscles, but I will just show them, Mummy, holding on to here. So all I'm doing, if you're seated or standing, let's do one side first. Have some support. You're going to bring the leg up, then out, then down. You can touch or hover, bring it back up, then to the middle and down. It's like we're opening a gate and then closing the gate. I want you to try and stay quite still. I don't want you to move around so that we're really working our hip flexors, yeah? These hips need some mobility work. So let's try that again. Up, same leg, out, down, good. Bring it back up to the middle and down. And let's repeat. Up, out, down, great. Back up, back to the middle and down. The challenge, as you do this, can you feel, if you're standing, your supporting leg is taking your body weight? For balance work, to progress, if you find that easy, you could start closing your eyes and try and visualize and maybe not use your support as much. So maybe move to your fingertips, eventually maybe doing it without any support. But this is progression. I don't expect you to do this now. Good, let's do 2 more. Just practice, see what challenges your body. It's your workout. And let's change sides. So if you're standing, you might want to just shake out the legs. Did you feel that in your hip there? Even seated, you can do that nice and easily. Seated. I will come round. Let me figure this out. This way. There we go. So let's do the other side now. Like I say, hold on to support if you're standing. I'm coming out and down, and then back up, closing that gate and in. I will show you here, just because I can do it without support. I'm using my stomach muscles, but Mummy's doing it seated. Good, really isolating. That means just focusing on the hips, doing this work. And you can probably feel it if you put your hand on your pelvis here, your hip at the front is flexor. You are really opening it out, mobilizing these hips that get tight when we're sitting for too long. Let's do one more. Breathing through. Over time, your knee might open a little bit further, and then shake out the leg if you've been balancing on that. So a few options there for seated or standing, but I wanted to bring in some balance work because it's really important that we try and use our muscles to help prevent us from falling, and the risk of osteoporosis we're also reducing because we're going to be doing strength training. So we have our bands. If you don't have a band, maybe a long scarf, ideally something with a bit of stretch, maybe an old pair of tights if you have them, or if you don't have anything, you can just copy the movement with your arms. We're going to start with our lovely shoulder floss. I'll do it standing, Mummy can do it seated. I'm imagining my stomach muscles are nice and tight. My shoulders are going to do the work here. Keep it loose to start. We're going to inhale and then exhale as I come up and over. Really opening out. Well done. If you find it hard, move your hands further apart, and you don't have to keep them super straight to start. I've seen people struggle to get their arms up and over. Try and keep it symmetrical, both sides, breathing through. Inhale, exhale. This is the movement I would prescribe every day to anyone that is working from home, watching too much TV, sitting on the sofa. This really helps us mobilize, use that full range of movement in your shoulders. We're lengthening our arm muscles. To make it more challenging, you can bring your hands closer together. And if you don't have a band, like some of you, I'm simply going up and over. Imagine that band coming behind and forwards. Let's do two more. Up and over. Good. Seated or standing. Can you feel it yet? Your body should be feeling slightly warmer. Good. One more. And relax. Great work. So resistance bands, this is adding a nice bit of tension to our movements, getting those muscles stronger. We're going to go opening out cross body, so opposite hands going diagonally. You can come back to the middle or you can rest down, but let's stretch open. Exhale, inhale. If you don't have the band, you can simply just open out, exhale, inhale. Good. Really add some length. I love doing these banded exercises when I'm sitting for too long, working for long periods at my desk. They really help keep everything nice and supple and mobile. Opening out. Can you feel that, Mummy? Good. If you're wondering why we're wearing our hats, in case you've just tuned in, it is to support Wear a Hat Day for Brain Tumor Research today. Good. Opening out. Exhale. Inhale. Two more. Open wide. Bring it in. One more. Excellent work. Woo, I can feel those. Did you feel it? Good. Nice, simple exercises you can do anytime. We're now going to do our bicep curls. So we're working this muscle here to keep them strong, to help us lift things. If you don't have a band, you could use your tins, Mummy. So do you want to show them? Actually, I'll show them with the tins. You can keep your band. If you're using, don't use heavy weights, but just any small tins instead of the band, or if you're using no weight, that's also fine. I want you to make sure you bring your shoulders back and you glue them there. So you're nice straight spine. You're not here, we're here. You keep your elbows glued in so there's no gap. I can't see any gap. And as we bring our hands up towards our shoulders, you are squeezing these muscles at the front. So you can do these with tins. So we're squeezing up. I'm using these muscles here. Or we can use the band, and we can use the band maybe under 1 foot or 2, depending on the length of your band and how hard it is. So let's try and do 10 bicep curls, whether it's with tins or without. Good, I can see the Gables Care Home. They have already started. Well done. Exhale, inhale. Really squeeze, even if you're not using weights. Send those messages from the brain to the muscles. It's that mind over muscle connection. I breathe out as I come up, inhale as I come down. And you can even slow this movement, calming down. Keep it nice and slow to keep more tension under the muscles. Let's do one more. Exhale. Inhale. Let's change sides. If you have the band, I put it under 1 foot, but I just want you to rest for a second, and then we're going to do the same 10 more. So we've done 2 sets of 10 today. As I'm saying here, this movement, calming down, you can make it really nice and slow, and you could even try one arm. Feel it. Can you feel this muscle working? You want to really think about the muscles so that we get excellent results and we get good being built in them. Let's go. 10 more. Squeezing up and down. Lovely. Squeeze up. Good, good, good. I just saw somebody's grandchild who's their little cute baby who also wants to get involved in the workout today. It's open to everyone. 4, good, and 5. Squeeze up. Keep your wrists nice and straight, so don't let them bend as you're using any weight. Good. Let's do 3 more. Exhale, inhale, and 2. Great work. Last one. And relax. Really good. You should be feeling those, so we can use different equipment, anything you've got in the house. Similarly, we're going to try our rows. So the row is bringing these muscles together in our back. As I sit, I'm going to either use some weights, so I can maybe use some tins, or just body weight and really focus on the muscles. I'm going to keep my shoulders back and come slightly forward, and then I'm going to row in. Now, if I show you standing, I just want to show you that my elbows, they don't go out, they come nice and in. They sort of touch the side of my body and come down. When they're in this position, I'm really squeezing my back together. Now we have a few options, everyone. If you have tins, you can use tins. If you have no weights, you really just focus on that row, and we're lengthening, bringing those elbows to the side and in. Or you could even use the band. Yep, so mummy, you're going to keep your body still so that we stay in this position. So we're not coming up and down with the back. We're going to try and stay here, and then all that's working are those squeezing those shoulder blades together. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. I'm going to show you with some weights because I can see a lot of you on Zoom using the weights. If you're standing, you're here, and I'm squeezing up and down. From the front, it's squeezing those elbows, they're touching the side, and I slowly release it down. Let's do 3 more, then have a little break and try again. 2, good. Last 1, and relax. Do you feel that? So it's a different part, but we're trying to strengthen our back here. It's our mid and thoracic spine. So really important when we're sitting, trying to prevent this. We're going to strengthen, and it's going to help our posture to keep us pain-free as well. Shall we try that once more? This is quite a tricky one, so I'm going to have a little look on Zoom. If you're sitting without weights, just simply come forward, squeeze in and out. So, shall we give that a go again? Let's go, everyone. I'm going to have a little look on Zoom. 10 reps for me. 10. Good. And 9. Squeeze up. Good. And 8. Keep going. I'm going to take a little clip because you're all looking fantastic. And 7. 6. In your own time, but I will count as well. And 5. Great work. 4. Good. Squeezing them in. 3. Breathe out as you come up. 2. And 1. Excellent. Just drop your weights. Give me a little wave on Zoom if you felt that, because we have got some lovely people that are actually wearing a hat for brain tumor research. Wear a hat day today as well. They're working out with us in our hat. And we've got the Gables Care Home. I'll give you a wave on Zoom. We've got Sunnyside Care Home on YouTube as well. Well done, everyone. So let's move into our cardio section. Are we ready to get that heart pumping? We're going to start with our press-ups today. We're going to have a few options. I'm going to show you the seated version, which we're going to all start off with. We're going to have our feet nice and wide. We're going to plant our hands on our thighs, and we're going to simply bring our body down through the legs and squeeze up. Breathe out as you come up. I want you to think about working all of these muscles as we do it. So it's not just down and up. We're really focusing on squeezing, tightening, strengthening the muscles. Inhale, exhale. Even here, my belly button is sucked in to protect my back. So use your stomach muscles to protect your spine when you're doing exercise. Good. 4. Lovely. 3. Mommy, can you feel these? Yeah. Yeah. So really think about it. We're trying to just warm up the muscles. 2. And last 1. Anyone that wants to stay here, seated press-ups, that is your option. If anyone would like to join us on the wall, Mummy will demonstrate. So, Mummy, if you come onto this wall here, I'll just move the chair out of the way. If you come a little bit this way so you're on Instagram as well, that's perfect. Mummy's going to have her hands at shoulder height, and she's going to try and bring her whole body as one towards the wall, her chest towards the wall. She's not going to bend here. She wants to try and remain straight from her head all the way down to her heels, and she's going to come in and squeeze back. Otherwise, everyone seated, I want you to carry on with these seated press-ups, still really squeezing all of our upper body muscles. So let's try and go for 10. There's some of you seated on Zoom, there's some of you standing. I'm going to watch Mummy. You can bring your hands down ever so slightly, Mummy, maybe slightly in as you progress as well. Good. And the other way to progress is to go close. You start off close to the wall. You can start moving your feet further away from the wall to progress. These are just options to show you that some of you have been working out with us for over a year now, it has been. So you may be progressing by moving your feet back. The next way to progress is to also start doing it against your sofa. But if you're seated, keep going, get to 10, and then I want you to start marching it out. So I know you finished. You can stand or you can sit. You can get your steps in when you've finished your press-ups. Really good. Mommy is going to get a gold star. Press-ups wearing a hat today. Yay. Excellent. Good work, everyone on Zoom, YouTube, or Facebook. When you've finished, get marching, get your steps in. Good, you can do it seated or standing. Lovely. And I'll move your chair back. She's marching away. Good, good, good. Getting her steps in. Are any of you now managing to get 10-minute exercise snack walks done? Whether it's around your garden like Mummy does, or whether it's around the block. The weather's getting better in the UK. If you're in the UK, try and think about 10 minutes before or after each meal. After a meal is great for your blood sugar for those with type 2 diabetes or diabetes. Let's go. So let's do the next exercise. We're going to start with our squats. So we have a few options here. If you can't get up at all, and this is for anyone that really struggles to stand up, I want you to use the leg extension as the exercise. So you can just extend your leg and come in. And if you want to add anything there, if you can't stand up for the squat, you can do a shoulder press and a leg extension. As I lift the leg, I'm tightening everything. Good. Some of you are already practicing. It's a great one to do when you're just watching TV because you're still moving the muscles. My mum has started with her squats on Zoom, I can see. We're going to start with beginners, with a bit of support, just using the chair, feet nice and wide. Knees are always going out. They never come in the same direction as your toes. Good. Some of you have started. We're going to lift up for those that can and slowly come down. Good. Just squeezing up and down. Now, those that can't, please find another exercise. You could even just keep marching as we're waiting for everyone to finish their squats. Good. Let's do one more, just a few inches. Really squeeze everything tight. Coming back down. Great. Now we're going to progress for those that can. I'm showing you lots of options. That's good. The gables, keep working, maybe doing some leg extensions and some shoulder presses. Now let's go all the way up for those that can. We're coming all the way up. I'm squeezing my legs tight, especially my glutes. Stomach is tight. And if you want to keep your hands in front, it's harder. We're slowing it down on the way down. Really breathe out and squeeze. This is going to help build so much strength in those legs. It's going to hopefully help you stay more able to stand as you age, stay more independent, squeezing up. If you need to hold on to your chair, you just come up a little way. Good. Two more, team. Well done, everyone. We are working as a virtual feel-good community. One more squeeze up and relax down. Have a little rest. If you've got the energy, you just keep moving. Keep getting your steps in, standing or sitting. That's what I'm encouraging today, is to keep that heart rate up. You're burning calories, but more than that, we're going to hit our targets to help reduce so many chronic illnesses, from arthritis, cancer, osteoporosis, diabetes, heart disease, the list goes on. So last challenge, if anyone wants to progress again with the squats, is to add some weight. You may have done these before. Each time you do them, think about maybe increasing your weight each workout. So maybe from some tins, you go to some milk cartons, to some heavier types of plastic objects. If you have dumbbells, amazing. I love seeing what everyone's holding. I can see milk cartons out as well, little tins, whatever, water bottles, great work. We're going to go for 10 perfect squats, holding the weight in front of us. Squeeze up and slow it down. I've always said about the knees, you want to make sure you can see your toes, that your knees aren't forward, the weight is staying back in your heels of your feet, and the knees are coming out. Squeeze up. Good. Inhale, come down. If anyone wants to add a last challenge, we can raise the weight and add a shoulder press. Calming down. If you can't do these, just keep marching. Keep moving. Good. 3. Lovely. Hold that trophy up for me. You're all amazing. 2. Great work. Last one. Squeeze up. Lift that trophy I'm awarding you. And slowly down. Practice those squats. Try and do another session from my YouTube channel as homework. I had a lovely message from a lady called Sarla Ben Shah. She messaged me to say she has done my workouts off YouTube every single day through the pandemic. So I wanted to mention her. I think she's amazing. Oh, she's here today, I think. Yes, well done. Now I finally get to see you under Zoom. Excellent. Every single day. She's smiling. She looks fantastic. I'm so proud of you. You made my day thinking that my workouts are being used. Great work. So I will come and talk to you at the end on Zoom, but because we're live, we will carry on. Let us do some boxing now. We're going to really punch out all of our fears, our anxieties, any stress you may be holding. I want you to move the arms. You have the option of using the feet. You can lift the knees up. You could do it standing, lifting those knees. So we're really punching out. Let's go for another 20 seconds, everyone. Bit of boxing, great stress reliever. I want you to feel like your mood is lifted today. So let's get rid of it all here. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heart rate should be up. Yes? You okay? Yes. If you want, Mummy, you can add some tins. If anyone else wants to add some tins, we're going to do that boxing again. I love a little bit of boxing. So we're really focusing on pushing, moving those arms. If you can't do the legs, you've got the option of just doing the arms. When I lift my knee up, seated or standing, I want you to use your stomach muscles to really bring the knees up, yeah? This high knee position is actually working this lower part of our stomach. That's a really good tip. So I want you to think about that. Are we ready, everyone? I can see on Zoom. Thumbs up. 30 seconds. Great work. Let's punch it out, team. Good, good, good. Keep working, everyone. Lift those knees. Punch those arms. Woo! Have a bit of fun. Smile. That's it. Great work, everyone. Keep going. Last 10 seconds for me. Lovely bit of boxing. You could go slow or you could go faster for the last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! I'm out of breath. I want to capture this picture now. Everyone smiling. I know you're out of breath, but well done. You're challenging your heart, you're challenging your lungs, your respiratory system, your cardiovascular health. It's so good. Now, as you get fitter, your breathing will also go down back to normal a little bit. Your recovery will be better. So I hope you're feeling stronger and fitter. Let's do one last very quick set. We're going to do our lateral raises. So all we're going to do is focus on our calves here. We're going to try and bring our heels up, and we're really squeezing these calves, these lower muscles, and the heels down. So as I breathe out, the heels go up and down. We're going to add in our lateral raises as we do this to challenge our brain, lifting up and down. Now, if you have some light weights, use them, but just go light because this is quite a hard move on those arms. Body weight is also fine. Let's do 10 together, everyone, as a virtual team. Let's go squeezing up and down. I'm going to make sure I don't hit the Zoom camera there. Let's go. Lift those heels, lift the arms, slow it down. Focus on those shoulders, those arms, the calves. Mind over muscle connection. Getting nice and strong. Let's go for 5 more, everyone. Breathe out as you lift. Inhale as you slowly come down. 3. Good. Well done. Last 2. Squeeze it up. And last 1. Woo! Do you feel that? I felt that in my arms. So ideally, you will repeat again these sessions so we get 2 strength training sessions at least in the week. It's going to help really reduce your risks of osteoporosis, and it's a great antidepressant as well. Final one. Shall we do one bonus? Star jumps. Everyone here. Does everyone like star jumps? Let's do a few options. Mummy's fantastic at these. Still wearing a hat, which is bless her for brain tumor research. We have some options. We can do seated, claps at the top. I want you to give yourself a massive clap today. You can do both legs like mummy, or you can even come standing and join me, standing or seated. Let's go, everyone. Come on, give me your last bit of energy. Give yourselves a big clap at the top. Can I hear your claps? Woo! Imagine I'm there. We can go fast or nice and slow. 10 more seconds, everyone. Oh, this is a lovely visual. Can see you all working really hard on Zoom. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yay! Big claps all around. Excellent work. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Let that heart rate come down. We're going to stretch. This is the most important part, so please never stop your workout here. We want to prevent injuries and lengthen out the muscles. Bring your heart rate down to normal and you will feel so good. This is a bit of me time. So let's try and hug one knee in if you're able. Maybe lifting it up. If you can, you're going to hug this in. If not, I just want you to maybe lengthen that leg and feel a nice stretch. Yeah, so whichever version you can do. This one is just a nice release. Hold it in, maybe add some ankle rotations here. Good, couple one way. My body's nice and straight. My back is straight. I'm bringing that knee towards my chest and release it off. Good. Other side, if you can. Otherwise, just breathe and go into a stretch that feels good for you. I want you to really bring your heart rate back to normal. And let's hug that knee in. Good. Nice little rotation of those ankles. and relax. Lovely. We're now going to do our seated hamstring stretch. So the length of the back of the leg going all the way down into the calf. We're keeping that leg straight. Bring the toes towards you. And you should feel like you've got a nice stretch. Now it might be enough just coming a little bit forwards. I can already feel that stretch on this straight leg. Otherwise you can use the arms, breathe in, exhale, coming forwards. Placing your hands maybe on your toes, otherwise your ankles, shins, anywhere you can relax your head, neck and shoulders. I want you to hold and breathe here. Stay with me if you can. 2 more deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. 1 more inhale. Rolling it up. I feel like I'm hiding under this cap, but it's all for a good cause today. So let's bring the other one on. Other leg extended, keep it straight. This might be enough, just bringing your upper body towards your thigh. Otherwise, let's lengthen, bring those arms up. Inhale, exhale, coming slowly forward. Reaching wherever you can. It doesn't matter where you reach. I want you to feel the stretch. Release any tension, relax the head and neck. Breathe in here, so important to lengthen these muscles out. You'll be less sore as well. 1 more, inhale, exhale, slowly roll the body up. We're going to do a nice shoulder stretch. So we're going to bring one arm in front, the other arm just bringing either above or below the elbow, but bring this arm towards your body. Relax this shoulder away from your ears so we're not stressed, we're just relaxing it down. You should feel a lovely stretch. You can look over this shoulder. So you've got a nice neck release as well. Can you feel that, Mummy? Good. Hold and breathe. We hold these stretches for 20 to 30 seconds. That's static stretching at the end of the workout. Bringing it back to the middle. Let's do the other side, everyone. I really enjoy stretching. It's such a nice time to focus on your breath, a bit of self-care, hugging that arm in, looking over that shoulder. You should really feel that all the way around, that upper back, thoracic spine, shoulder, and even arm, and your neck, and relax. We're going to do our final feel good hug. As always, I'm going to send this one to all of you. So I'm opening out, arching my back. So if you're seated with Mummy, look up, inhale, exhale, wrap your arms around you. Give yourselves a massive hug. Well done. Oh, I'm going to have to video this. So can you give me another couple of hugs? I'm going to keep hugging yourself. Who are you thinking of when you're doing these feel good hugs? So let's open out everyone as a big virtual community. Breathe in, arch the back, and then wrap your arms around you. Think of someone you are missing hugging. Call them after this workout. Give yourself a massive hug for being so good today. Great work. And then let's finish with our feel good finish. Seated or standing. A nice big positive inhale. Lengthen those arms. Exhale any negativity, stress, anxiety, all away. Mummy, do you want to do this one? Let's do it in English. Breathe in. Go for it, Mummy. You do the last one. Let's do 3 today. You want to say, Mummy? Breathe in. Good.
અશુભ વિચારો બારે કાઢી નાખો.
Lovely. In Gujarati, for anyone joining us that speaks Gujarati, bring the arms up, hands meet at the top, down to your amazing heart center. Give yourselves a massive clap. These workouts are all saved on my YouTube channel. I hope you feel good. Now, how do you feel? Better than when you started? Or hopefully better? I hope some thumbs up. I'm going to go and talk to everyone on Zoom. Thank you so much for your support, everyone. We are wearing these hats today for brain tumor research. It's an amazing charity to support. If you'd like to, you can text donate £5. Wear a hat day, and it's texting to 70450. It'll all be on my social media. Otherwise, I will see you for another session. There's over 70, I think, saved on my YouTube channel. Some in Gujarati, like my mother-in-law just spoke in Gujarati, where she's translated fully for the Asian community. A lot in English. I'd love you to do them as homework. I'm going to log off Facebook. Thank you so much for joining. Please share with your loved ones so more people can join us on these sessions. Thank you. And then